Hey guys, if you like what I do on this channel, subscribe, or whatever.
If you don't, a creepy clown will come in the middle of the night and hunt you down.
Guys, brief disclaimer, these are not official LEGO, they're boot LEGO, and you know, with all boot LEGO, you never know the quality. So I saw them on the internet and I figured, let's give them a shot. Figure number 1. This is the Barbarian, and the only reason why I know that is because I looked it up on the Google. Well, the first thing you might think of when you see this character is what in the world is going on with his eyes. He's got the googly eyes, kind of like Toy Gander, and his teeth, he probably has a dentist problem. This overall figure looks a bit jacked up, but it kind of represents the overall character, I guess. Looking at the front, looks okay. I mean, decent overall printing. It's when you get to the side, there's definitely some lack of printing on the side, so it doesn't transition very well. Basic back printing, nothing much, nothing special here. Minifig, number 2. Another Barbarian, this one looking a little bit better. Now, all these characters do come with these extra bits, and
Ain't nobody got time for that.
looking specifically at the minifigure, this actually looks pretty good. Comparing it to the other one, look at the mouth. The mouth actually looks a lot better, although I will say the bottom of the jaw actually goes a little bit too far down and actually almost touches the neck piece. But besides that, dig in the hair helmet right there. The overall print on the front is the exact same, although the shield is different. This is like a wooden shield. This one may be copper or something like that. I don't know. You guys play the game. You guys tell me. Looking in the back, same exact back print, and I think only one face print as well. Take off the hair. Yeah, only one face print. Let's move on to the next character. Next minifig. The Archer, and kind of like the same thing with the Barbarian, it looks pretty decent in the front, not great, but decent, but then when you get to the side, it's just a harsh transition, it looks kind of bad. Another thing to note on these characters are the arm pieces are fairly loose on some parts, and then they're really stiff on other parts. It's just not consistent at all. The face looks a little bit boring, nothing great right there, comes with the bow and arrow, and a quiver and back, which was decent. And then I'll take off the head print, and you can see beyond the, come on, there we go. You can see the back, and there's like a little piece that kind of floats right there. And it has some shadowing right there to show the female torso. Alright, let's move on to the next fig. Minifig number 4. The blandest figure of them all, the Lego skeleton, minus Lego. This is actually supposed to be a wall breaker, and he's missing his hat. He comes with this silver TNT, which, if you know, TNT is not traditionally silver, but this is supposed to be a bomb. So instead of actually making a bomb, they gave him this and just painted it a different color. Very, very lazy. Nothing really much to say about this character other than it doesn't really represent the character. Next minifig. The bald-headed Goblin, and I have to say I'm going to give him credit on this. It looks pretty close to the actual original character. I like the fact that they used the small feet, the short feet on there. It works very well with this. Gave him a ring, gave him a bag, and the overall torso print, although basic, it looks pretty decent. The head print's pretty good, and I like the use of this green bald cap. It actually fits very well with this character. You know, he's got the suspenders on the back. It looks really much like him. My only complaint is when you actually just barely touch his side, his arm just falls right out. And that's what you're going to get with these knockoffs. But other than that, it looks pretty close to the character. Next minifig. Last but not least is the Wizard, and I have to say he looks pretty decent. The overall impressive part about this is the printing, the transition all the way from the top of the torso down to the feet. It's very well represented and it looks pretty good. You know, a little bit of a harsh transition, same thing with the other ones on the side, But other than that, it looks like the character. He does have a bit of a midget's nose. But besides that, the rest of the printing's decent, and it looks probably the closest to the original character compared to all the other ones. Let me know what you think in the comments. Time for a few shoutouts. Mystic Miners, Down to the Ground, and MD Plays FX. Here's a huge thumbs up goes out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching Toy Gander. And now guys, it's that time of the video. There's one figure somewhere on the screen that's just not quite right. The first 3 subscribers who find out what is wrong and puts it in the comments below, I will give you guys a shout out in the next video. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, you can help us take a gander. Wait, before you click away, why don't you click one of these other Toy Gander videos? If you like this one, you're definitely going to like these. And don't forget to subscribe because I upload twice a week, one on Wednesday, one on Saturdays, and you don't want to miss out on what I upload next.